The Central African Republic, CAR, has marked its 64th independence anniversary from France. A military parade was held Thursday, December 1 in the capital, Bangui, under very high security in the country racked by civil war since 2013. Only a few hundred people, hand-picked and rigorously searched, were allowed to enter the Avenue Barthélémy Boganda, where the parade was held, in the presence of President Touadéra. The CAR leader was surrounded by numerous heavily armed Central African soldiers, Rwandan UN peacekeepers, members of special forces provided by Kigali, and Russian paramilitaries. An umpteenth civil war has been tearing apart the CAR since 2013, when a coalition of armed groups dominated by Muslims, the Seleka, overthrew President François Bozize, who is believed to have organized and armed so-called anti-Balaka militias, which are mostly Christian and animist, to try to regain power. The conflict peaked in 2018 before declining in intensity.
Excitement is building in Dakar ahead of Senegal's round of 16 World Cup match against England in Qatar. Traders are using the game to make and sell merchandise with Senegal's colors and branding. Senegal progressed from Group A behind the Netherlands and ahead of hosts Qatar and Ecuador. Well, we have to take into account that we are the champions of Africa and we look forward to the next phase, and as champions, we face England. We can stand up to them because we have this team, we have such good defense, and our attack cannot be ignored. It's very good. Any team that is going to face the African champions must be prepared. We know that the English talk a lot, but it's because they have the pressure to win, which is not our case. Giant screens have been installed in several parts of the Senegalese capital for the fixture on Sunday. This is the first time that Senegal and England meet in a World Cup match. I'm not afraid that England is the favorite for many people. I'm sure that our team can beat England. Frequently, the favorite team has a tendency to underestimate the other one when it comes with determination and commitment to win. Football is one of the most popular sports in the West African country. A lot of players in Senegal's squad play or have featured for clubs in the English Premier League or other top European competitions. Ghana fans reacted with a mixture of bitter disappointment and frustration at missed opportunities in Accra on Friday as they saw the Black Stars bow out of the Qatar World Cup following a 2-0 defeat to Uruguay on Friday. Ghana won a penalty early on in the game, but Andre Ayew's weak shot was saved.
Ghana could have played their hearts out, but the coach really disturbed us. Playing Baba Rahman at the flanks, left back, wasn't good enough. Looking backwards, Gideon Mensah, he did very well. So I think the loss of today's game, I will blame the coach for not starting Gideon Mensah.
We need coach who know tactics. Because anyway, you see like last night, Uruguay open up. We are second. They could have scored more. But you see that you are second. But anyway, the team is not good at all.
Ghana had to win and hope that Portugal avoided defeat in the other Group H game in order to go through to the knockout phase. In the end, neither result went their way. A meeting of South Africa's ruling party to discuss the future of President Cyril Ramaphosa was delayed Friday as calls continue for his resignation amid a scandal over money stolen from his farm. The ANC's top organ had been expected to discuss a report which suggests Ramaphosa may have broken the law.
The NEC in its wisdom decided that they want the matter to be processed first by the officials, then NWC, and brought back to them. They do understand the agency, so that's why we are saying before the 6th.
The committee has the power to force the president to resign and has done so in the past. Speculation was rife on Thursday and Friday that the president would step down over the scandal, but a party official dismissed the reports.
No, the president is not in the meeting. He's busy consulting, and so as far as we are concerned, the issue of the president putting his intention to resign or not did not arise. It's only now that the officials are going to be meeting with him, probably by tomorrow, if he's back from Cape Town.
South African lawmakers will debate the report on Tuesday and are expected to vote on whether to proceed with an impeachment process. The president is said to retain a level of support in the party's top organ and among members of the National Assembly.
One of the leading centers of the struggle against white racist apartheid, Soweto is a district of symbolic importance in terms of South Africa's recent history, with streets that have witnessed riots and massacres. Built by the regime as a black residential area, this district, where music and dance are inseparable parts of life, brings new names to South African art.
The only thing that I did was just a drawing. It was the only thing that I would draw. The only way that I would play, just use the pencil and draw. That's how I started my career. That's how I experienced myself. That's how I removed the pain from my heart.
Born with Down syndrome and heart disease, 25-year-old Alex Maswanganyi from Soweto points out that he was the first person in his neighborhood to go. The trip soon created what he calls a Turkey agenda in the neighborhood.
I became more interested in Turkish culture because I wanted to know who is Yunus Emre, I wanted to know what's going on here. And I started to do the portraits of Yunus Emre with Tata Madiba, because Yunus Emre is one of the person who was fighting for the peace and love and unity. This person, his vision was the same vision with the vision of Tata Madiba.
For Maswanganyi, the sincerity, friendship and hospitality he saw in Turkey is one that will stay with him forever. One of his hopes is that cultural ties between South Africa and Turkey will be strengthened.